There's a sneaky hidden force out there that could be costing you tens of thousands of dollars in your investments, and you might not even realize it's happening. So in this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly what it is, and, more importantly, how to stop it from absolutely destroying your gains. So let me ask you this. You're doing everything right? You're saving your money, you're investing it for the future, you're watching it grow. But what if I told you there's a silent killer in your portfolio, just draining away its potential right under your nose? What do you think that could possibly be?
Well, the culprit is often hiding in plain sight. It's fees. I know. Fees sounds kind of boring, doesn't it? But trust me on this one. Understanding this one little thing is one of the most powerful things you can do for your long-term wealth.
We're talking about something called the expense ratio. Basically, it's the annual fee that a fund charges you just to cover its own operating costs. It's always shown as a percentage, and it might look super tiny, like 0.5% or 1%. But that tiny number, it has a massive, massive impact. And this is where the difference becomes just staggering. A typical mutual fund, they might charge you anywhere from 0.5% to a full 1% every single year. But then you look at a low-cost ETF, we're talking like under 0.1%. That is a gigantic difference, and it has huge implications for how much money you actually get to keep. See, the key thing to get here is that this fee isn't just a one-and-done thing. As our source material says, these high fees compound over time, and they just kill your gains. Think of it like this. Your returns compound to build your wealth, but fees, they compound to destroy it. It's like this constant battle, and you really want to be on the winning side. Okay, let's make this crystal clear. Let's run a little experiment. Imagine two different investors. They both start with the exact same amount, $10,000. And let's say they both get the same average return from the market, 7% a year, for 30 years. Everything is identical, except for the fee they're paying. Now look at this. This is wild. After those 30 years, the investor who was in the low-fee ETF ends up with about $72,500. Not bad. But the investor in that high-fee fund, they're left with only $54,000. And remember, they started with the same money and got the same exact market returns. That is a difference of over $18,000. That's a car. That's a down payment on a house. That's an incredible vacation. Just gone. It literally vanished into thin air because of that tiny 1% fee. This is the destructive power of compounding fees, and it's probably the single biggest leak in most people's investment. Okay, so that's the bad news, and it's a huge problem. But the good news is there's a really simple solution that puts you right back in the driver's seat.
According to the source material, low-cost ETFs are, and I quote, the S-tier choice. Now, for all you gamers out there, you know exactly what S-tier means. For everybody else, it just means the absolute best option you can get, the top of the top.
So why do they win? Well, it really boils down to a few simple things. First and most obviously, the super low fees mean more of your money actually stays invested and working for you. Second, they usually just track a big, broad market index, so you get instant diversification. And finally, they're just simple, they're transparent, and they are incredibly effective. Look, if you only remember one single thing from this entire explainer, please let it be this. You can't control the stock market. You can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow. But the one thing you absolutely 100% can control is the fees you pay. And keeping those fees as low as humanly possible is the most powerful move you can make for your financial future, period.
Hey, if you found this explainer helpful at all, it would mean a lot if you could just take a second to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free for you, but it makes a huge difference for us and lets us keep making more content just like this.
And in just a quick but really important reminder, this is not financial advice. This is all for informational and educational purposes. You should always, always do your own research before you make any big investment decisions. All right, now I want to hear from you. We've talked about the high cost of fees, but what's the biggest investment mistake that you've learned to avoid over the years? Drop your wisdom in the comments below. Let's all learn from each other. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.